and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen in the Eredivisie. We are in the final season. This is the second episode of the season. Today, we're going to have a match up against PEC Zwolle in the league, currently sat 7th place, and Dynamo Bucharest in the Europa League group stages because we've managed to qualify for that. Before we go anywhere, we should probably mention the transfers that have happened. The window's now closed, obviously. We are in the middle of September, and Juninho Bacuna has left. He's gone to Germany, signed for Hamburg. £2.3 million up front, potentially raising to £3 million. He's a good player, but I think he's not going to get much better, and I think we can probably repurpose that money somewhere else. Another player to leave is Kasper Larsson. He has joined local rivals SC Heerenveen. We seem to do that quite a lot for about 200 and something K, not quite sure. How much did I sell him for? It wasn't that long ago. 725k is what we sold him for. He was a very good servant for us. We made a bit of profit on him as well, apparently. He's gone to Heerenveen. He's just not good enough for my side anymore compared to some of the decent youth players that I've got come through from like Peru and places like that. A couple of loan deals to mention out as well. Mohamed Al-Khani, the Egyptian striker, has gone out on loan to Waasland Beveren once again. He's there. He's been there before, apparently. He's gone on loan for the season. Was he there last year? No, he wasn't. He was there a long time ago. He scored 5 goals in 18 games. He's gone back there now. But they've been promoted in between then and now, so that's always an improvement. And the other loan player worth mentioning is David Aguinaga. Now, David Aguinaga, very, very good footballer. Last couple of seasons been very good for us. Problem is, with the new formation that we're playing, we don't play wingers, and I don't think he's a very good complete forward, and I don't think he'll ever be a very good complete forward, so he's gone out on loan to Genoa for the season. I think they're probably giving us the best part of £1 million, yeah, 925k, so we're getting a fair amount of money for him. He's going to hopefully still develop as a footballer. He's playing in Serie A. I think they're in Serie A. So yeah, I think it's a good deal all round. 4 players have also joined us. The first of them, formerly of Manchester City and Hull apparently in this game, Tosin Adariaboyo has joined on a free transfer. Not a chance are you keeping that name. You're just going to be called Tosin. Like I said, free transfer from Manchester City. Is it Man City or was it Hull? Doesn't matter. He wasn't at a club. Apparently, never played for Hull, although if we look here, he was at Hull. I don't understand that. Free transfer, he's 3-star current ability, 4-star potential, he's worth £3.3 million. He's not actually played really for me, he's come off the bench once. Probably will start to ease him into the first team very soon. Next through the door is 18-year-old German Tolga Nicholas for 300k from Bochum. He's a right-sided defender, he's a fullback, he's a wing-back. I feel like we needed one of them. He's got 2-star current ability, he's got 4-star potential ability. Let's see how he develops over the year. Probably won't play him much this season. Another youngster to join is Dutch striker Yuri Boers, who's joined from Sparta for about 300k as well. He looks like a very good footballer. He's also Dutch and he's only 18. He's probably going to be getting some games for me this season. You can see already, he's already played twice in the Europa League. He's played once in the Eredivisie as well. I think they were both for me, not quite sure. But he looks like a very good footballer and he's only 18. He's got 5-star potential as well. And finally, for 400k, Felix Noriega, the Peruvian central midfielder, has joined a natural Mazzala, which is one of the positions that we really do need. 3-star current ability as well, 4-star potential, 19 years old, and he's already good enough for the first team. So that's all the transfers then for this window. You can also see some of the other loan deals that went on. But Bacuna, obviously, we mentioned it. Tom van Driel has gone to Katwijk. Yang de Ruyten has gone to FC Emmen for the season. Charlie Brown has gone back to England, gone to Walsall. Kasper Larsson to Heerenveen. Irvin Augustin has gone to FC Emmen on loan. Agim Ibrahimi has gone to Telstar on loan. Aguinaga, as we mentioned. And Rafael Damasceno, yeah, sure. He's gone to Waasland Beveren along with Mohamed Al-Khani. Transfers sorted. Let's go through the previous results. As you can probably tell, we've been on a decent run of form with only one defeat out of all the games we've played. Last episode, we did have the 2-1 victory against PSV, which was very tight. We went on to play Vaduz in the Europa League qualifying round, a 4-0 victory here. Ibergern gets 2, Sekou Karamoko gets 2, puts us through to the next round up against Klelge, probably. Back in the league and a comfortable 5-2 victory against FC Twente at home. Carniero gets 2 goals for us. Sekou Karamoko gets 2 goals as well. Joel Drommel scores an own goal late on in the game. Ondrej Mihalik scores for FC Twente, and so does Benjamin Teta, but it was not enough, and it was a nice comfortable 5-2 victory. Back in the Europa League qualifiers up against Celje? So some team, this man's name. We end up winning 5-1. Carniero gets 2, Rezak gets a goal, Toivio gets a goal, and Yuri Boas, the new signing, also gets a goal. For the opposite side, Vinzinga has managed to pull one back for them, but they lose 5-1, and it meant the second leg was basically fairly easy for us. The first defeat of the season so far was up against Feyenoord, and we weren't very good at all in this game. Defensively, we were awful. Offensively, we were awful. 3-1 to Feyenoord in the end. Alejandro Romero Gamara opened the scoring on 8 minutes. Bilal Basakigoglu, I think. I have no idea. Turkish names are very difficult to pronounce. And Steven Berghui with the goals for Feyenoord. Alberto Seri scored for us after coming off the bench. Sekou Karamoko picked up an injury in this game. Back in the Europa League and up against this side once again, a 2-2 draw this time. Luca Kerin and Luca Serra with the 2 goals for the team that we were playing against. And for us, Yuri Boas and Ainsley Maitland-Niles with the goals. And finally, against VVV Venlo, a 2-0 victory in this one. Carniero gets both the goals for us. Pavel Rezak gets himself sent off for 2 yellow cards. And unfortunately, Fabian Quinones, the goalkeeper, also goes off injured in the game. He didn't go off injured, he got injured. Today then, as I mentioned, we're going to go up against PEC Zwolle and Dynamo Bucharest in the Europa League Group B, who also in our group, we have Bordeaux and Zenit St. Petersburg. So realistically, second place might happen. Zenit should probably win the group, then it's between us and Bordeaux, and Bucharest should probably be last, although no one else will probably lose against them. Now, I don't normally do this. I don't normally mention players that I really want to sign, but I'm unable to sign. This man, Mislav Luketic, Croatian striker, he is 19 years old. He's worth £83,000. He will not sign for me. Osijek, they will just not accept any offer. He has a minimum fee release of £9.5 million. I don't want to pay that because that's well above and beyond my budget. But he's very, very good for a 19-year-old. I've offered him $3 million. We're going to offer him 5. I'm not going to go any higher than 5. I've got $6 million to spend. It was unacceptable. He's never going to leave. Time for the first match of the episode and the 5th match of the Eredivisie season up against PEC Zwolle. If we get a victory here, we'll be put on to 12 points. Our goal difference in theory should probably be better than AZ Alkmaar, maybe on par, which means we could, in theory, move up to second place. PSV also playing today up against Vitesse, who, if they win their game, will be ahead of us because they've got a better goal difference. The starting lineup that I am going to go for today, in goal is Isaac Becerra because Quinones was injured. He's back, but I said to Becerra I'll give him some games, so he starts today. Toivio, Ramadan and Vodrazka are the back 3. Juninho, Capijaba and Ainsley Maitland-Niles are the 2 fullbacks. Noriega is going to make his debut today alongside Gianfranco Bolhalder. James Taylor, the Scot, Edis Ibrahim and Gonzalo Carniero are going to be the front 3. This season really does have to be a season where I'm pushing for the championship. That is what my objective was for this save. It was to get FC Groningen to basically win the Eredivisie, and I don't think they've ever done it before. I've been close. This should and could be the season that we do it. 6.5 minutes on the clock, and there's a goal kick upfield from Zwolle. Kremenik to Helter Nielsen. Helter Nielsen to Mustafa Saimak. Back in the middle, Israelson, Grisda. These have very confusing names. Marcellus, not a confusing name. Crossed in, Toivio can clear it. Carniero doesn't want to go for it. Does this time, though. Carniero, the striker, pays it back to the centre-back. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. It's really confusing that it just says Niles there. Taylor gets tackled by Kind Mikkelsen. He's a very kind man. Played out wide. Where are they going to go? Tackle comes in from Maitland-Niles but doesn't actually get the ball. Mikkelsen into the area once again. Vodraska clears. Gresda is going all to Zwolle at the moment. Gresda takes it out wide, tries to get tackled, crossed in. Simek heads down. Helter Nielsen's there and Isaac Becerra is going to get an own goal to his name. It came off the bar. drop down onto Becerra, and it is 1-0 to PEC Zwolle. Capixaba with a throw. Carniero backed to the throw-on taker. It's into the area, and Ormason didn't hit it over. I think it was Toivio. Maitland-Niles with a throw. Toivio back to Maitland-Niles. Kicks into the Zwolle player. Becerra to Vodrazka. Bolhalder forward to Carniero. Doesn't get it. Bolhalder does head it further forward, though. Marcellus, though, for Zwolle. Grezda. Israelson. Across to Marcellus, the right back. Crossed into the area. Unmarked header. Becerra makes the save. Ibergurn gets the ball. Carniero plays it forward. Finds Ibergurn. Finds James Taylor in the area. Yes, he does. And James Taylor, the Scot at the front post, has made it 1-1. His first goal of the season. His first goal for us in a very long time because he spent last season out on loan at Aberdeen. Now we've got the equaliser. Let's push on. Let's get a second goal. Make it 2-1. Swing this game in our favour. Becerra's goal kick to Vodrazka. Capixaba on the halfway line forward to Taylor, the goal scorer. 2 players in the area. If he can find any of them. Crossed in. Ibergurn's one. What a save from the keeper. It's going to be a corner. It was a great effort from Edis Ibergurn. Who's going to be taking the corner? Is it Bolhalder or is it going to be Toivio? Of course it's Toivio because he's the biggest centre-back we've got. To Bolhalder. Edge of the area. Into the area. Ibergurn. Carniero's there over the bar with his head. Should have been 2-1, question mark. Marcellus with a throw for Zwolle. Intercepted by Noriega. Taylor, the striker, finds Carniero. No one else really up supporting at the moment. Plays it back to Toivio. Maitland-Niles. Forward to Carniero. 2 players in the box if he can find any one of them. Plays it across. It's gone all the way through. Taylor's there. And Gianfranco Bolhalder unselfishly passes it across to James Taylor. Gets his second of the game. We've moved up to third place because I assume PSV are winning. About 7 minutes left of the first half to play. Half time, and it is 2-1 to FC Groningen, although I would hardly say this has been convincing. Let's just get the assistant to do that. It really was not the best team talk at all. I'm thinking it's time to do some subs already. Carniero is going to come off for Yuri Boas, the striker that I bought during the summer transfer window. If we just... no, Noriega can come off as well. Noriega's not playing very well. Maitland-Niles can go in the middle. And then we're going to bring on Constant Nabiu as the right back. During the summer, there was a lot of interest in Constant Nabiu. I'm talking sort of £8 million worth of transfer bids interest, and I was rejecting them. I don't know whether that was a wise decision, because £8 million will go a long way. Nabiu with a throw to Ramadan. Ramadan does get the ball. Can he kick it into the area? Finds Vodrazka. Taylor, Bolhalder edge of the area, hits it just wide of the goal. Bolhalder should have got that on target because he was basically unmarked. Becerra with a free kick all the way across to Toivio. That is an awful decision from the goalkeeper. Toivio to Constant Nabiu. Forward to James Taylor on a hat-trick into the area. Is he going to go it alone? He does go it alone, but he hits it wide. Approaching the final 20 minutes, I've just encouraged the team. Well, hopefully, I've shouted encouragement. I don't know whether it's going to make any difference. Vodrazka with the ball. Capixaba. Forward, Taylor's not going to get anywhere near that, and Zwolle can possibly come forward, although they're going backwards. Van der Hart, the keeper, runs forward out of his area. Taylor was closing him down, but it wasn't going to get anywhere near the ball. Zwolle passing it around. Helter Nielsen, Mustafa Simak. Simak all the way across. It's intercepted by Capixaba, and Yuri Boas is going to run into the area if James Taylor can get at the back, which he has done, and James Taylor has made it 3-1. He's got himself a hat-trick, his first hat-trick in Dutch football, possibly his first hat-trick in any type of football, although I assume he probably did score some when he was a child if he's this good. Just over 10 minutes left to play. I'm going to do my final substitution, and we're going to bring on Kwame Abubakar for Edis Ibergurn. Abubakar has been playing for the under-23s or 21s, Jong Groningen, whatever they're called. He's been scoring a ridiculous amount of goals, so I thought it's only fair to actually give him a game in the first team. It doesn't look like he's going to make any difference though, because since the substitutions, not a single highlight. It's going to go all the way through to full time. There it is, a 3-1 victory. It was a little bit shaky at the start, but we pulled through, got the 3 points. Now we've moved up to third place. Let's go and play Dynamo Bucharest in the Europa League. You might be aware that we've loaned out a player to Charleroi. His name's Ilar Popovski. He's playing in the Champions League against Inter Milan for Charleroi. Charleroi have just beaten them 2-0. I don't know how this happened. Inter Milan are not a terrible side. Charleroi are probably top of their group now. The Europa League. A competition that we seem to be in every single year, and every single year I really don't want to be in it. First match of the group stage then is Dynamo Bucharest from Romania. Bucharest is Romania, isn't it? It has to be Romania. Should, in theory, be a relatively simple victory, this one, although, we do often lose games that should be simple. The starting lineup that we are going to go for: Bakera is going to keep his place in goal. Toivio, Ramadan and Diaz are the back three, because Vodrazka isn't registered for the Europa League because I've got far too many foreigners and some of them actually had to make way. Nabiu and Kapi Jabba are going to be the fullbacks. Bolhalder and Maitland-Niles are going to be the two central midfielders today. Carniero, Ibaguren and James Taylor are going to keep their positions as the front three. Something that you'll notice in this game. This is our first home game on camera of the season. Our stadium is being upgraded and the graphics don't work, so you can see here there's lots of random black splodges of nothingness. That's our new stands. They will be finished about December time, so it does mean for most of the match you won't actually have a stand, because the stand behind the dugouts is being worked on. First highlight of the game starts with a Bucharest goal kick upfield to Pesic. Back to Molnar. Molnar across to Palic. Is it Palic or Palic? I'm not sure. Why did I decide to play against the Romanian side on camera? Popescu back to this man's name. Not a chance. Forward to this man's name. Across to Oltenu. I can get that one. That one just about works out. Runs forward down the left-hand side. Inside to Palic. Palic to Malangu. Toivio intercepts. Capijaba back to the keeper, Bakera. Toivio across to Diaz, the Peruvian. Ball upfield, Carniero. Controls it on his chest. Forward into the area. Ibaguren on the volley, or the half volley. 11 minutes on the clock. Edis Ibaguren has managed to score our first goal in the Europa League group stages, putting us 1-0 up against Dynamo Bucharest. I kind of want it to just end like that now. No more highlights, that'll do. 1-0. 32 minutes on the clock. Ball into the area from Dynamo Bucharest, but it's come back out. Malangu. Tackled by Bolhalder. Bolhalder can play it forward to Taylor. It's 3-on-2. Taylor all the way across to Carniero. Runs it into the area. Has a go into the bottom corner. What a finish it is. Gonzalo Carniero has made it 2-0 after 33 minutes, and we top the group now. 5 minutes of the first half to play. Palic with the ball. Malangu gets tackled by Maitland-Niles. Forward to Taylor. Taylor across to one of the goal scorers, Carniero. In the middle to Ibaguren. Ibaguren's got Taylor in the area. Taylor has side-footed it wide. It was easier to score, and it should have been 3-0. Nabiu with a throw into the area, but to one of the three Dynamo Bucharest players, Palic. 20 seconds of the first half to play, plus 2 minutes of injury time. Nabiu is going to slowly wander over to the ball. Ramadan all the way up to the left-hand side for Kapi Jabba. Is he going to run it round his man? He's trying. He's gone for goal. Kapi Jabba's gone for goal, and the keeper has plucked it out of the area before it goes in. I'm not really sure what that word was. The highlight is still going on, though. Nabiu forward to Carniero. Carniero back to Nabiu. Into Ibaguren. Ibaguren on the volley. He's hit the bar, and it's cleared by Popescu. Kapi Jabba is going to keep it in play. Crosses it in, and it's probably going to get cleared by Dynamo Bucharest. Highlight is still going on. Ibaguren gets there. It's a foul. He was offside, actually. That'll end the highlight, and hopefully that'll be half-time. It is half-time. We are 2-0 to the good. Looking not too bad for our money, although possession-wise it's been pretty poor, and the Romanian side are 61% to our 39%. Not going to bother with any substitutions at the moment. I'll only do that if it's starting to get a little bit late on and people are getting a bit tired. Maitland-Niles with a corner. Diaz at the front post. Diaz's header is saved by the keeper. And that'll do then for the highlight. An hour in, and I'm thinking I might do a substitution. Serban with the corner. Cleared by Ramadan. Taylor's going to get there. 2 players up. Lumps it forward to the left-hand side for Carniero. Taylor keeps his run going. Ibaguren to Taylor into the area. And James Taylor has got his 4th goal in 2 games. All 3 strikers getting on the score sheet. It is definitely time to do some subs, I think. First up, Ramadan is going to come off for Tosin, because why not? He needs to get some games under his belt. Karamoko, I don't know why he's on the bench. He really shouldn't be. He can stay on the bench. You know what? Gregory DeVos. Now, Gregory DeVos is one of our youth players. He came through our youth system, I think. He's not played a lot. He's a Mazzala. So, Gregory DeVos, you're going to come on for Bolhalder. Good luck, mate. You've got about 20 minutes to show the world what you can do. It's actually 25 minutes. Corner for Maitland-Niles. Out to DeVos, of all people. Carniero there smashes it over the bar. Carniero could have got that on target and made it 4. Final 10 minutes of the game. No highlights at all. Oh no, speak of the devil, we do have a highlight. I was just about to do some subs. But first, we'll see what comes of this. Pesic in the centre circle for Bucharest. Across to Oltenu. Oltenu down the left-hand side to Serban. Are they going to actually get a goal from this? Maitland-Niles tackles on his yellow card. Finds Carniero. It's 3-on-3, although 2 Bucharest players getting back into the area. Ibaguren on the volley once again. It's 4-0. What a finish that was. Looking like a comfortable victory here. Let's do the final substitution. It's probably going to be Maitland-Niles because he's been booked and I don't really want him to get suspended. It's going to be Pavel Rezak. 3 minutes of injury time and we are getting a proper highlight. There's 2.5 minutes left to play. Where are they going to go? Right-hand side. He's gone for goal. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Why did you even think that was a good idea? Final 15 seconds of the game. It's going to be a comfortable 4-0 victory at home against Dynamo Bucharest. Next to our non-existent stands because the game doesn't like showing work in progress of construction of stands, apparently. 4-0 then. Really good result. I'm happy with that. Possession could have been better, but 11 shots on target. 4 goals, I'll take that. We've been awarded 320k for that victory as well. We demolished Dynamo Bucharest, according to the news report. Ibaguren has ended his goal drought. How? 10 hours? He hadn't scored in 10 hours? And he also managed to pick up man of the match. 2 goals, 1 assist, an average rating, or a rating of 9.3. So, league table-wise, we are sat 3rd place, 1 point behind Willem II, who are top of the table. I think, they're going to be playing before us. And interestingly, they're playing PSV. So I'd like a draw there. And then, whenever we play, who knows when we play, why are we playing so late? Okay, we're already going to have a game in hand. And our next match is going to be up against Heerenveen. In the Europa League group stage, we're obviously going to be sat top of the table because we won 4-0. Next episode is going to be another League and Europa League special. This time it's going to be Ajax in the League and it's going to be Zenit St. Petersburg in the Europa League, which is not going to be an easy game. Did Zenit draw? Zenit and Bordeaux, did they end up drawing in the end? They did. They actually drew. So it does mean we are top of the group, not just by goal difference, just because we're a better side. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with FC Groningen. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.